Hey, welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. I am on the main screen. Want to mention something here. This screen will shift as we continue through the story, depending on what missions we've done. It can change, as can this.
Everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira, or the Whale? Apparently, the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters, afraid some local fishermen might harpoon it for scientific research.
I'll explain that in a moment.
But honestly, it's quite the power move. Wonder what Militech will respond with. Maybe Myers will fly a Rust Bucket B-17 Flying Fortress over Arasaka HQ. Oh, man, that is insensitive. I am so sorry. Where are my manners? President Myers. I mean, of course. Gotta respect the office. Anywho.
Yeah. Night City does not respect the NUSA. Anyway, that reference to harpoon for scientific research. That is a reference to a real thing, a real event, where whaling ships, because whaling, Japanese government does have very, very, very strict regulations on whaling. But those regulations don't apply for scientific research purposes. A massive loophole. Not sure if that loophole is still there, but anyway. So yeah, for a long time, whenever Japanese whaling ships, they'd go out, kill some whales, collect them for their blubber and like for money, and just go, oh no, it's for scientific research. No, this is definitely for research purposes. Any money we make from selling bits of the whale off, no, that's that's completely, that's just a side effect of the research we're doing. It's a real thing and it's disgusting. Anyway, this screen will also change, like this little intro here will also change as we continue along through the game. I missed this last time. The relic. Why all the fuss? For years, experts in the field of cybernetics, neurology, and psychology have been desperately trying to merge human consciousness with silicon. Until now, their efforts have been unsuccessful. The scientists have managed to create artificial intelligences that can compare, or indeed surpass, human intellect. Copying the human eye has remained beyond our capabilities. Attempts to do so have merely resulted in sophisticated chatbots. Digital beings capable of mimicking human speech and mannerisms, but devoid of self-awareness. That's what we've got now. And further, again, this game came out 2020. Before ChatGPT and all those other bullshit large language model, generative language model bullshit things came out. Today, experts from Arasaka announced a breakthrough. Their newest project, dubbed the Relic, allows human minds to be copied onto shards no larger than a crit chip. What's more, the shard can be slotted into one's neural port, allowing its user to hear and see digitalized personality constructs. Sadly, I haven't been able to personally examine the specifications of this remarkable piece of technology. Access to the relic is heavily restricted by Arasaka, and only a small select group of testers are allowed to participate in the program. Unsurprisingly, these testers are among the wealthiest and most influential people in the world. Precisely the kinds of people Arasaka would like to have in its pocket. For the ordinary consumers reading this, don't expect the relic to hit mass markets anytime soon. Okay, now for bed.
stand the man here, and boy, was last night a scorcher. Reports of a heated exchange in Santa Domingo between the 6th Street Gang and Night City's finest. But who shot first? Depends who you ask. NCPD's placed Watson on...
Whoa, V! You get your beauty sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Don't know, a neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw in some threads, meet me downstairs.
But just what could the heiress to the corporate throne want in Night City?
Just making sure I am dressed.
And now, a shout out to all the lowlifes over at the Atlantis. Ladies and gents, here's
Hey.
that all-time classic from Johnny Silverhand. Chip it in.
This is a little bit of foreshadowing, the music that they choose to play here. I shouldn't have done that. Samurai is in the tabletop game. They... led by Johnny Silverhand. We'll learn more about him later on. We'll talk more about him later on. But yeah, they come from the tabletop game. Autofixer. What up, valued Truman customer? Let me guess. Still driving that old set wheels bored out of your gourd? El Capitan's got you covered. Check out my new net page Autofixer. Pretty slick name if you ask me, to find your new ride today. Just click, pay, and boom, Night City streets are all yours. You demand, El Capitan supplies. Simple as that. What are you waiting for? Visit Autofixer now and buy. So now for Penis Gel scam alert. Do not click on any emails with ads for a penis enlargement nanogel. This is a scam. Ordinary gels cannot simulate new cell growth. The only tested and proven method for penis enhancement is still the Aerosex hormone treatment. Our scientists at Aerosex have developed a formula that will dramatically increase the length and girth of your penis in only 7 days. Join the thousands of other satisfied customers and order your kit today. I didn't believe it would work, but I was desperate. I only had a week to get my penis big, and I knew Mr. Stud wouldn't cut it. Fortunately, Aerosex did the trick, and I've still got the nail marks on my back to prove it. Thanks, Aerosex. Richard Towers. Real customer, verified penis growth. Order now while supplies last. Well, did I show this before? Yeah, this channel, this radio channel. This is actually a cool one. I believe this one was added with this radio channel was added with Phantom Liberty, I believe. They can take out my transmitters and jam my frequencies, but I'll always find a way to bounce back. If you're a nuisance, that means you're doing something right. Because as you know, nothing here is taboo. This is a space to talk about anything, anyone, any goddamn time. If something's important for you, then it's important for me. Let's parlay over the air, wire it up, spin it hard. If you don't talk about it, does it even exist? So let's amp things up and make some noise in the air. I growl, you roar. Heard about a lot of issues that Julio ran into when he wanted to open a stall selling cojinas. I know it's not easy for folks to start a business in Dogtown, but in Julio's case, Vargas really crossed the line. Which is why, my tunes, we're throwing a fundraiser. Julio promises a cojina for every Eurobuck thrown into our piggy bank. Let's help a true man and show these those yellow painted assholes that we don't scare easy. If you make your own music and want folks to listen to it, I'm your guy. Just you send me your songs, and I'll spin them on Growl FM. Just remember, your music's going straight into our ear holes, and people will have opinions. So have your tear bucket ready. But hey, at least they're talking about it, right? And I'm not going to bother reading these things myself. You can pause to read them if you want. But
107.3 Moral Rock Radio, The Rock. Stay tuned for more real news.
So yeah, all very interesting stuff in these little bits. Fucked up in this. I kind of like it. Dark Star. I think this is this added also. Yes, this is also added with the what's it? The Phantom Liberty. We'll talk a little bit about Mr. Kipper later on when we do the Phantom Liberty stuff. I don't remember if I've shown this before, so if I haven't, then, you know, scroll down slowly. Give you time to pause. In case you want to read it. Freedom from homelessness. Zero tolerance for the spoiling of Night City's natural beauty. These bottom feeders eat from unmarked cans, increasing the risk of diseases. They'll not allow our children. Oh, Gavin Newsom would be proud. I imagine a lot of people who play this game probably try to stay away from like real world politics or like, you know, keep it sort of as vague as possible. Try not to make any particularly divisive statements. Me? Fuck that. And fuck Gavin Newsom. I say because I probably mentioned before. I wouldn't have mentioned here, but Gavin Newsom did this big photo op where he took part in destroying a homeless encampment, along with like throwing out like the few possessions these people had. Fuck that dude, so goddamn hard. Read if you want. Pause if you want to read.
So people, let me talk to you about trauma team.
And here we go. Just listen to the background for this guy here.
And if you happen to live in Night City, they're basically the only game in town for your medical care. If you watch their ads or listen to the testimonials, they say they'll come to your aid in a pinch, patch you up, get you on your feet again. If you can pay.
Funny
That's
enough.
a big if, folks. So what happens if you can't? Turns out our friends at Trauma Team might have a unique collection method. Missed many payments? You might just find yourself the victim of a debt recovery team.
So, Maximum Mike here, who's sort of reading this, who's like on the radio right now. He's voiced by Mike Pondsmith, and funny enough, most of what he says, not quite all, but almost all of what he says during these little news reports he does, based on actual things from the tabletop game, whether it be like main game or supplements to it. Some of the stuff that he talks about gets really weird and messed up, like just really goddamn weird and wild, but still actually canon to the game, to the tabletop. The one notable exception is something that is related to events in 2077 itself, in this game itself. So when we get to that, like if I ever hear that little that news bit, then I'll point it out as being the one time that he's actually off. Anyway.
It usually goes like this. So,
You'll be minding your own business when a helpful trauma team rep will approach you and dose you with a quick-acting sedative. After it takes effect, the debt collectors scurry in, load you into one of their specialized transport. No one's going to stop them. After all, they're trauma team.
Yep.
You'll first be scanned for cyberware and natural organs. Your body will be compared to a continually updated database listing the prices for aftermarket parts and organs. You owe them 7,000 eddies from the time you fell down the stairs on the way back from the bar, so that's put up against the expected value of your parts. Huh. So is that a new Kuroshi eye you have there? Well, that's selling for about 3,000 euro dollars, and that's coming out. Nice heart you have there. Dynalar Cardio X model. Yeah, they'll take that too. Don't worry though, they're not gonna let you die. They are doctors after all. No, they'll quickly replace with the cheap knockoff from USSR they pulled out of a guy who was gut shot in a shootout last week. Yeah, it's probably still good. The Dynalar minus the cost of installing the replacement, well, that's another 3,000 eddies. Yeah, we're getting there. Your liver looks a little damaged from too much drinking, but they can still get a decent K for it. And best part, it's an original. So as long as they don't take the whole thing, it'll grow back. Livers are great like that. You can be like a sheep, constantly shorn, again and again and again. So, now with your debt repaid, your account back in the black, you're free to go. You wake up with a hangover and feeling kind of strange. But hey, for your trouble, they give you a voucher with a 6-month upgrade from silver membership to gold, and it's at no additional cost.
Nice.
That sounds like a good deal to me.
Convenient.
Yeah. How about you?
So yeah, absolute crap sack world. Asbestos and multi-things. I did show all this stuff before, I think. And yeah, I believe I mentioned that the mask from Japantown, portly man with the black cyberarm. Yeah, reference to Morgan Blackhand, one of the major characters from the tabletop game. This is the closest this game gets to including him, because Pondsmith is kind of still trying to figure out what to do with him in the tabletop game. This, I have no idea. You know the drill. Acid Rain. Yeah, remember Acid? If you're old like me, then you'll remember Acid Rain. Yeah, that's honestly one of the, is honestly kind of a big example of humanity coming together to accomplish something. Acid Rain, the hole in the ozone, there have been examples of people of governments, especially governments, taking action that actually benefits people. Imagine that. Entomophagy. So, that's a real thing as well. There are countries that, where eating bugs is actually pretty common. But even in the West, there has been talk of using bugs for meat. A burger made out of ground insects. It's an uphill battle here just because, we've all been raised to believe, ew, that's disgusting. But it is something that is still definitely being considered. Cattle farming is both expensive and has a huge environmental impact. bug farming much less so. Also, I don't think anyone cares about cruelty to insects, because insects, I don't think, like, are insects even capable of feeling pain? They're, yeah, so. Real skin. Very random note, but in the tabletop game, there's people who get modded to look like animals. That does not appear in this game. There is a reference to it being outdated, out of fashion. Let's keep showing. Tetrachromatic copper complaint. Increase the visual spectrum. That sounds honestly really cool. Not gonna lie, that sounds so cool. Co-processor that will allow the human brain to synchronize with an extra cybernetic limb. Nice. That would be pretty cool too, honestly. I like that actually. Japan's still using analog film cameras. I like that. Good on you, Japan. Good on you. Night Corp. I feel like I did show the Night Corp page, but Samurai Autofit certainly. I don't have enough money for any cars right now, for any vehicles. Some of these cars are so expensive. Doesn't even show the price on these ones, but a lot. I want the My My. The My My is kind of terrible. Samurai again, just the page. Yeah, if you wanna. So there you go. Alright. All that out of the way.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Alright, so Fixer will talk more about her later.
Why?
You're an exit! Hear me? Deep! Good doggy!
You're lucky I'm being nice, dude.
What an
Symbiote?
awful place! Thank you.
Symbiote is a function of style. You're welcome. Now give me your money. I'm kidding. It's good to just like randomly hack stuff like that just to get experience for the thing.
Don't like that one bit.
Cop coming to check on that. Can't use this elevator. Oh, wait, can I? Nope. Hi there, officer.
Something's wrong here.
So tempted. Honestly, so tempted. Normally they bang on that door and... Curious if she'll bang on it once she gets back. Nope, I screwed up. So yeah, normally they bang on that door. Alright, just do some quick explorations.
NCPD! Open up!
We got a call! We're here to help!
We know you're in there!
Yeah, there we go.
166 and 101. Eyewitness accounts point to inter-clan disputes. Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded.
Not gonna lie, I am kind of tempted to lure that cop away again and, like, knock her out. I'm not going to, but it's weirdly tempting. There's something over here. Ritual bowl, only God knows what's been in this. Even then, maybe not. And yeah, TVs everywhere, always on, always blaring ads.
Also been promised a retirement package.
Hey, think your sister will give me another chance?
Ask her yourself.
Big fucking help you are.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like doing that is just a really easy way of increasing Netrunner. Oh, also, I want to mention, I did sort of respec a little bit. Gave myself Body 4 and the Painkiller for slow health regen in combat. I won't attack the cop.
How'd you wind up here, in this city?
What's up?
Easy level. Let me play it. You can watch.
That's it. You get a lot of different, you can overhear a lot of different conversations. How to keep your shards and data safe from picksockets. Top 3 ways. Are you reading this on the street? In a store? In the metro? When was the last time you checked your neural sockets? The picksocket plague is worse than it's ever been. The NCPD received hundreds of complaints in their last cycle from residents who reported having shards stolen from their neural sockets. How can you protect yourself? We've got you covered. Thefts largely go uninvestigated due to the police's prioritization of violent crime, which has left pop picksockets feeling increasingly bold. Exploits used to hack our neuralware are widely available in the black market, so many thieves have shifted focus from our pockets to our sockets. One brief moment of inattention, and your private information is flying from your neck into someone's sticky fingers. The NCPD admits tracking such thieves is difficult and a waste of resources, which is why we're here to help keep your info safe with 3 options to suit any budget. 1. Change your settings to ensure you receive notifications anytime a shard is removed from a neural port. Unfortunately, this approach leads to a high number of false positives when you're fiddling with your own neuralware. 2. Invest in new sockets. Several new models on the market already have built-in safety and authorization measures to keep shards locked in tight. But if you're pinching every penny, this solution could break the bank. 3. Duct tape. Handyman's secret weapon. Slap on a square of that and those shards aren't going anywhere. On a budget, bad with tech, no regard for style, then this is the option for you.
Cruz finished him off too quick.
What for? You already know how it's gonna end.
Hey, people come to see a show, not a damn
How about a
execution.
round or two? True, but I mean,
What
don't
do you
count
say?
on Cruz to mix things up. Pow! Only thing he understands.
Yeah, let's see how far that takes it.
How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Where'd you get him, Fred?
Off the street. Saw him looking up at me with these big, sad eyes. So I took the poor pup in, fed him, clothed him. Nah, for real. He's a military bot. Got a sweet deal, and a tumor mine tossed in a few upgrades. Now, here we are.
Absolutely.
How's it going?
No, can't just...
Fight's about to start.
I mean...
Not gonna watch?
shit, he wasn't
Take
in
notes?
uniform.
Malone versus Hernandez. Nah, our chrome friend here don't watch TV. Don't talk neither. Only way he communicates is with them fists.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving. You got one hell of a punch there, Chip. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
Glad I won that. Oh. Yeah, let's sit down.
You go in the ring yourself?
Not anymore. Skull's taking too much of a beating. Reflexes ain't what they used to be.
Yeah.
There's ways of fixing
That'll
that.
happen.
Karenza cops should do the trick.
Rather dish out my eddies for something else. It's time I started taking it easy.
Good plan, good plan.
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped.
Which I will.
These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Lucrative for who?
Best fights are.
You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, as your agent. You get the rest.
Sounds good. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty
fair.
cool.
It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Woo, grand finale. Yay.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside Watson. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki.
Yeah, man,
I
I'm trapped
believe
in
in
Watson
you,
right now.
Time to show this city what you're made of.
For this portion of the game, you are stuck in Watson.
What have you got for sale?
Only top shit.
Yeah. All right, a couple words about who you're going up against. Kabuki. Won't spoil this, just come and see. Arroyo. Buck, 6th Street Ganger, real POS. Glenn. Cesar. Fists like fucking hammers. Animals Club. Rhino. Woman's a legend, lays everyone flat.
Off gear.
So yeah, just, I can't afford anything here. But, sure, let's sell that. Gonna sell the machete, too. Now it's some clothing, yeah. Baseball cap. Screw that thing. Gas mask. I'll keep it, I guess. You know what I do actually want to keep that one. So some of these things I should put there. I don't know. I find this shirt pretty ugly. This one even uglier. I hate these pants. There's a lot of pants like this that are like different colors. Like this sort of similar pattern, different colors from it, but same pattern. I hate them. Yeah, screw my local news. I find those ugly. Nope. Like, see? There's just none of these that I don't find ugly. Dr. Havoc and Radon. Introduction. The battery sphere is in dire straits. The Iranians have occupied almost half the city. Them and their techno-rat scourge have transformed almost everyone into hordes of mindless zombies. Battery Arena is now the final point of resistance against the invaders from Planet X. It seems the end is inevitable. That is, until the legendary mercenary pair arrive just in the nick of time after years of mysterious absence. Amidst the cigar smoke and glint of chrome armor, Dr. Havoc and Radon slaughter scores of enemies without mercy. After all, who could possibly slow the mighty force of a laser-armed mountain of muscle and his spitfire of a sidekick who can transform into a sentient cloud of radioactive gas? Wow. Okay. I'll tell you, no one so far. Rose Tenorio and Martoni Eleazar take us into the world of computer games, first imagined in the bestseller Kibble and Scott by Abe Frost. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a roller coaster ride of comic book violence. If you've ever wondered what the action of the Battery Arena may have looked like, Dr. Havoc and Radon is a must-buy. Dive in now.
All right. Well, what weapon? Understood. Got it. Sure.
I don't want to get in a fight, so...
V! Your sweet little 45's waiting for its mommy. Hers after every shot now.
Hey, thanks.
Let's have a look.
Dying Night. Wilson's Lexington gives you the additional hope of seeing yet another Night City sunrise. Increases damage while moving and guarantees shock with rapid hits. The armor penetration is actually, like, really good. I do actually have some things I can sell here. Or can buy here. Oh no, here we go. Hate submachine guns, so get rid of that. Both are just carnage. So it's just a matter of which one looks better. Do I want to keep the assault rifle? Nah, I don't need it right now. Carnage, I will keep for now. That gives me more money. So, let's see, anything here that nah, I'm not going to buy any mods. Mods can be very useful. Silencers are especially useful for someone like me, who tends to go for stealth. But early enough.
Thanks a lot.
Right now. Wouldn't mind using this shooting range. I think there's something up here. Yeah, here we go. Ah, Eurodollars, nice. Oh, and then there's this here. Oh, hand fan, medical gauze. Don't think there's anything over here.
Don't tell me that's a Jinguji dress.
Would you rather I lied?
How did you get this? Did you sell your kidney or something?
Maybe.
For the record, it's gorgeous, but that many eddies? Was it really worth it?
I've got no regrets. There's no shame in wanting perfection.
She's not even wearing a dress. And pretty sure there's nothing here. Nope. Alright, let's head down to the street. I believe this is another news report that's worth checking out.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation, and in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun Matsuri. Enjoy yourselves, Night City. After the break, cyber psychosis, myth or reality? Stay tuned.
So yeah, worth checking out that news alert because it's something that'll be mentioned in it. That is not what I want to do. That is a complete accident. Whoops.
Got a hit!
Alright, so I'm just gonna die here, I guess. So yeah, I'm just gonna die then. Or maybe not. Wow. I got lucky there. I wanted to talk to them. I honestly, I wanted to talk to the cop. Annoying that I can't actually loot these guys. Oh well. That was a complete accident. Healthcare and traffic safety. Trauma team leads the way. Second-rate equipment, undertrained medical professionals, and high death rates. This is the best Night City's public emergency services have to offer. In addition to poor performance metrics, so too has their public image suffered. Scandals involving city AOTs colluding with scavengers have gone from rare to commonplace. Recent cuts in municipal healthcare spending have led to the outright collapse of a medical system that already underperformed by most standards in the developed world. Ironically, this so-called reform resulted in a greater drain of doctors, nurses, paramedics, and dispatchers from the public sector. Where quality healthcare was spotty before, now too is even calling the emergency hotline. Should you be among the lucky to reach a dispatcher, expect more than a half hour for an ambulance to arrive. And should you not bleed out before reaching the hospital, you're even less likely to find an available bed. Recent data shows a survival rate for traffic accidents in Night City at a meager 17%. For comparison, the average survival rate for traffic accidents across all trauma team policies is 91%. Response time is guaranteed to never exceed 3 minutes. Heaven on Earth? No, the minimum we all deserve. Something to keep in mind as you plan your personal budget. Purchase Trauma Team's platinum level coverage for the cost of gold and safeguard your life today. Limited time offer. So.
She got away! Damn it!
I'm actually right here, but thanks anyway. You can sell stuff here.
Woman of the hour. Jeez, it took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting.
I mean, that's fair. I did take, it is almost 50 minutes into this episode. It has been like 45 minutes, just about. It has been like 45 minutes since he called me. So, you know what? Fair, dude, fair.
Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Didn't figure you as the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean?
Rude.
What's there not to like? Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Get some more Chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
Indeed. A lot of food that's,
Mentioned
sort of
something about a
cross-cultural.
surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Dexter Deshawn. What's the latest spec on him? Know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years. Word on the street was he took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. Hell was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues.
Good times. Honestly. Life I want to live, honestly.
Important thing is he's back. Needs a fresh crew, and he found us.
Street Kid V will know a little bit more about Dexter. She'll have heard that he left, that he was basically chased out of town, that he basically was forced to leave after something happened. She doesn't know the details. But yeah, she knows that something happened that forced him to leave Night City.
How did you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say.
That ad there, remember that ad.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Hope so.
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but whole deal's riding on you now, chica.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you.
Suspicious.
Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
No, really, no.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies.
I mean, Regina was nice. And, you know, wasn't necessarily promising we'd be up to our neck in eddies, but eddies is short for $0.
Still, all you are is another name in their little black book.
Yep.
Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table.
I mean,
sure,
kinda.
you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz.
Indeed.
Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought
Stuff
your
for
wheels.
now, I imagine.
Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up with the scabs.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks,
mighty nice
Jack.
of you.
Much
Mighty nice of
appreciated.
you.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
First unit rolled off the assembly line in 2023, notorious for its low quality. What's funny is, like, they say it's notorious for its low quality, but, like, it's actually kind of the opposite. I believe we actually even... Oh, no, I didn't. Cars should be made well, but never too well. Archer's board of directors learned this truth the hard way when, in 2023, they launched the first Hella series, which proved so reliable and easy to repair that it nearly drove the company to bankruptcy. Many who bought a Hella in those days, for a generously affordable price, it's worth noting, often never found themselves on the car market again. Even today, more than 50 years later, Archer Hellas are a fairly common sight on the streets of Night City. Of course, time has taken its toll, leaving many of them rusted and screechy. Still, they continue to move people from A to B. That is, unless they crash into something along the way. In those cases, there isn't much left to rescue from the wreckage. Despite their functional reliability, the car body is manufactured from cheap, brittle materials. Fortunately for most car owners, if you lose a bumper and a leg in an accident, both are easily replaceable. So yeah, low quality? It's the opposite. Should have checked these out last time. Proud son of Haywood and an even prouder son of Mama Wells, Jackie's stubborn. When he wants something, he won't stop or shut up about it until he gets his hands on it. Jackie always wanted a lot out of life, maybe too much. As a teenager, he joined the Valentinos gang, but realizing how much he was capable of, he quit. For years, he hustled through the unforgiving world of merc work, because you need more than a go-getter attitude to sit at the big boys' table. You need street cred. Jackie's life goal has always been to become a legend at the afterlife, and make a heap of eddies along the way. And T-Bug is a textbook example of how solos and netrunners really aren't all that different. Both take on risky contracts that usually end in dust-ups with corporations or the law, ever walking the tightrope between life and death. After all, black ice isn't any less dangerous than taking a bullet. T-Bug's well aware of this fact, and as a legit specialist in her field, she's fully within her rights to be picky about her contracts. Unlike more reckless netrunners, T-Bug intends to sail into retirement age, preferably with enough eddies to leave this goddamn city behind her for good. Just a quick note on ICE, stands for Intrusion Countermeasures Electronics, the most advanced form of security on the net. Every sane corporation has a crack division of netrunners, making sure their data fortress is well protected. Meanwhile, every self-respecting netrunner does everything they can to find a backdoor in corporate ICE and gain access to their subnet. Cutting through very thick ICE requires a lot of skill, precision, and dumb courage. Otherwise, you may end up with your synapses fried to a crisp. So this is probably going to be the most important category to get through, so I'll try to get through this quicker than the rest of them. Alright, so we accomplished jack shit this episode. Just absolutely nothing. But we are an hour in. So I am actually going to call it an episode. Next episode we actually will do something. So join me for actual story progress. Thanks until then.